But he probably just started this off as a side hustle, and now he's able to make several thousand, maybe up to $10,000 a month doing thumbnail design as a service. The other example here is one of the alumni from my part-time YouTuber academy. His name is Matt Brighton, and he's a YouTuber now, but back in the day, he made money on Fiverr designing thumbnails. And in this article, he talks about how he made over $10,000 from designing thumbnails for other YouTubers. That's not to say you should go out and become a thumbnail designer, but it is to say that it is an example of a service that you can provide to someone who is willing to pay, who is delighted to pay money for that service. I've mentioned this thumbnail design thing a couple of times in videos in the last like 2 years, and we have had lots of people now email us being like, hey, I've redesigned your thumbnails. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I appreciate the hustle. Mostly they're not very good. If you want to land a YouTuber client as a thumbnail designer, just recreate some of their thumbnails and do a better job than what their current thumbnails are already. Keep in mind kind of the vibiness and the brand that they're trying to create. And if you can do that, you're basically guaranteed to get a job. Still to this day, we are still looking for thumbnail designers. And still to this day, anytime someone emails us and says, hey, I have redesigned 3 of your thumbnails, what do you think? We look at them and we decide, do we want to hire this person or not? Usually the answer is no, because usually they're not very good, but the opportunity is there, and it's definitely a skill that anyone can learn. You just need to put in some time and effort into learning the skill, because like we talked about, there are no free ways to make money. You have to provide a skill, you have to provide value, and sometimes it does take time to learn how to provide that value. Okay, side hustle idea number 4 for students is to be a research assistant. So the first example here is this guy called Drew Burney.